Okay, yesterday we were discussing about this subscription part, right? So we have seen like how to create the resource and other stuff. So any questions, any doubts on that?
No. Well,
Not so.
just now I created the Azure account. If you could help me in getting the ownership or subscription, that would be wonderful.
Okay, all right. Let me make you as a presenter. Uh, please share your screen. Let's look into
Oh,
it.
Ownership wouldn't be needed, right? If you create the account.
That's right. Yeah. So go to subscription, click on search, and you can search for subscription there.
here?
The search, there is a search resources or service. Yeah, SUB. You can type, yeah, subscription.
Okay.
Yeah, you already have, no?
I just now created this account. I don't know how it came.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, click on Azure subscription one.
Okay. How can I see is this a free trial?
There it should be able to show you that. Um,
On the right side, scroll up where the subscription ID it shows. Yeah, up, go up. No,
Here?
no, it should. Uh, owner.
it should show here itself. Okay, don't worry. It will be the free trial only.
Because
You're talking about the usage, right?
I created just now, literally 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
As far as the usage,
mhm.
I'm sorry, I've noticed like on it'll give you alerts along the way, like, oh, you've used like 10 cents of it or something like that. It goes very slow. So
Yeah,
you will
that's
see
right.
the usage. It pops up, it gives you notifications.
Yeah, yeah. The notification is not showing up now. Uh, only thing we need to make sure that it's a free trial, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second, hold on.
You should have also gotten an email saying it's a free trial.
Okay. Let me check. Uh, this is welcome to your Azure free account.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a free account. Otherwise, it will show $200 something.
Really? No.
Yeah, that's
Because we clicks free trial, no?
yeah, not Tuskin did it, but usually it should show like 200 is debited in our account, and from that it takes.
Yes, correct.
Just cancel it maybe and then create another one.
Wait, wait. My account is also not working. Just 1 second. So here, what you can do is, mm, log out and log in back. try go to subscription now. Usually it should show here. Just give me 1 minute. Even I'm not able to log into the other account. What's going on? Just give me 1 minute. Usually it should show there. Why it's not showing up there? Okay, do one thing. Just create a test account. Let's see how it goes. Right. Um.
Sorry.
Yeah. Create a test account.
Okay. How can I do it?
Yeah. Search for Azure Active Directory. You can search for Active Directory. Yeah. Microsoft Enter ID. The last you can see under the services. No, this is different. Okay. Yeah. There
So
only.
I was able to just type subscriptions on the top, and it takes you to subscriptions, right? When you click into it, it will show you your remaining $200 of free credit expires 29 days.
Right. That's I understand that. I don't know why it's not showing up here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You can see there Microsoft Enter ID, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Click on that. Create a user.
User. Okay.
Yeah. New user. Yeah, that's right. So you can give whatever the name you want, test or whatever. Yeah, test. And don't click on this auto generate. Uncheck that. You can set your own password, whatever you want. And remember that password.
Okay.
Yeah. Review and create. Think so. The password is not meaning something.
Previous.
No, go to the basics. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Create.
Create. Okay. So now what you do, go to subscription, search under subscription. Yeah.
Okay.
Select that subscription, Azure subscription one,
Mm-hmm.
access control IAM.
Okay.
Yeah. Add.
And
Yes. Add role assignment
mm-hmm.
and select that the privilege administrator role.
Uh,
Add job function on next. Yeah, that's right. So select owner.
okay.
Yeah. Click on next and Select that user account, what you selected now. Select members. There only the blue color, no? Select member. Yeah. Select that user account.
Yes.
Yeah. Select date.
Next.
Yeah. Select the second option. Allow user to assign all roles.
Mm-hmm.
Review and assign. Yeah. That's right. So now what you do, again, go to the Microsoft Entra ID.
Um,
Copy that username. That's it.
uh,
Under search,
where I should go?
yeah, under search, you can search for Microsoft like Azure Active Directory.
Oh, okay.
Under
Um,
that browser, you can see the search there, right? Yeah, yeah. There you can see Microsoft Entra ID. Oh, there only you can see there now. If you
this
go
one?
to search, no, on top you can see search. Yeah, not roles. On search,
Okay.
yeah, you can see Microsoft Entra ID, right?
Yes.
The third one, not the first one. That is Microsoft Entra Privilege
Yeah.
Identity and Access Management. Yeah, click on users.
Okay.
Yeah, copy that username. On the left side, you can see users.
Users. Yeah.
Yeah, there you can see the test account. You can copy the
Yes.
user ID. Yeah, copy the user ID. User principal, that's right. There is a small box now. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
now you can open a new browser or a incognito mode. No, incognito mode, open in incognito mode. On the right side, you can see more options.
Um,
Three dots above that, above that.
okay.
Yeah, open an incognito window, new incognito window. Oh, there are
Oh,
they.
I. Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
okay.
So now you type here portal.azure.com, portal.azure.com.
Uh,
No,
oh,
portal.azure.com.
oh, okay.
P-O-R-T,
Oh, portal dot
Azure.com.
azure dot
Yeah,
com.
yeah. Now you paste that user ID, the test account ID. Yeah, next. Sign in with the password what you set.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Oh, for some reason I'm entering the right password, but it's not taking.
You can reset it if required. Not there, not there. You cannot reset from here. Come back.
Oh, okay.
The other browser.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Select the test account.
Mm-hmm.
Reset password is there. Yeah.
Reset password.
A temporary password. Copy that.
Okay.
Yeah. Log in with this. Now on a private
Okay.
login.
Yeah. Azure. Give me 1 second.
Paste the password somewhere. A notepad or something. copy the user ID as well.
This is the user ID, right? No,
User,
this. Hold on.
no, there is a user principal name. No, that is a user ID. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. portal.azure.com.
Sign in.
Yeah. Paste your password now.
Current password is. Okay.
So now do the same exercise, search for subscription. Oh, okay, subscription I have not given the permission, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have given already. Owner permission we have given. Search for subscription here. SUB. Yeah. Select that Azure subscription. I'm really not sure whether it has been created as a free trial.
It says Azure plan instead of like free plan on the right side.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So I guess
So
Yeah,
should I cast?
let me check. Let me check mine. What it says.
Even
Azure
I can
Plan
see it's the
2.
Azure plan itself.
Yeah, mine says Azure Plan 2.
Yeah. Uh, where else we can see that? Just give me 1 minute.
This can go on the view all free services
All free
on bottom right,
services. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Where?
bottom right.
Bottom right.
Right.
Bottom.
Yeah, just click that. Let's see.
Free service for 12 months.
No, no, this is not it. Should say for 30 days.
Mine says free service for 12 months too. Expires January 13th,
There are
25.
some, see, usually what will happen now, there are some free services available. That is different. Okay. And this should show you have some free credit.
Oh, um,
Okay. What you can do is you can try creating any virtual machine for now, and you can delete it in a few minutes. Let's see if it shows something there. It should reflect here itself. I don't know why it's not reflecting this account.
what does yours say on view all free services? Does it say 12 free services for 12 months, Zisha?
Yeah, yeah. See, usually what will happen now, there are free services available. Okay.
I'm checking.
So
Yeah, I'm checking in.
that free services are different, and this
It's a little bit.
$280 credit is different.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, because
So
when I had this before, it gives you constant, maybe a couple of times it would give you
yeah, yeah,
alerts like, oh, you $199.82, like that.
yeah, that's right. It's not showing up here. I don't know. So what you can do is you can create one VM and leave for 1 or 2 minutes, and you can delete it.
Okay. How can I do it?
Yeah, search for a virtual machine there. Yeah, you can search
So,
for VM virtual machines.
That's
okay.
key. Put
VM.
me the thing. I can show. It shows me $199 left.
That's right. Yesterday we created some account like a virtual machine. It shows the pending amount. That's
Where did you see that? 199.
Soon as I log in, it shows on the right side.
Oh,
that's true.
okay.
Pop
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Create it. Let's see.
Okay.
There was virtual machine. But we need to make sure that it's a free trial. No, like what will happen? Like if you start using it and it should not be charged on your card.
Yes.
Create a new version.
Um,
Create a new. There is an option create a new.
okay.
Yeah, just say test or whatever you want.
Okay. Plan.
Give the
Uh,
virtual machine name as app one or something like that.
whatever. In region US, availability.
And scroll down. Yeah, you can create it. Review and create directly. No worry.
But this one you should change. No, this says 799 maybe.
Okay. Click on basics. So some validations failed there under
Yeah,
basic.
go back. And you go down, you this one you change the size to the the basic one. What is this?
Yeah, anything. You select that. Yeah, B2. Yeah, that's right. Select anything. To yeah, select that. Yeah,
Please,
review and create. Let's see.
yes.
Also, Taskin, go on the right. There's a notification on the top right, the third icon.
Like
Yeah,
yeah,
that
it's not showing up there. I don't know why.
Create.
it shows me there.
Yeah, you can click on create. That's fine.
Done.
That's okay. Return to create a virtual machine.
Create virtual.
Yeah, click on create. Okay, you can download the private key and create a resource. Yeah, save.
Initializing deployment.
What you do is just leave it for 1 or 2 minutes and later you can delete that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you how to delete it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if something shows up there under the notification. But still, if it's
Or
not
if
showing, what we can do
you
is,
have one. Oh, okay. It's deployment.
yeah, it's going on. So what you can do also is, like you can log a case with Microsoft and asking whether it's a free trial or not.
Uh, sorry, I cannot hear you. What did you say?
Or it says additional deployment details.
It's failed.
Source failed.
Fail.
I don't know why it's failed. Try to redeploy it. There is an option after delete, redeploy, download, delete. No, on the center screen.
Okay.
It says some conflict. Yeah, click on that operation details. Yeah. Scroll down. Allocation failed. You don't have sufficient. No, yeah, scroll right. That's right. Yeah. Capacity for the request. Okay, all right. What we'll do is just go back to the same thing. Virtual machine.
Maybe Windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think so. It's failed. Okay. Yeah. Click on new. Yeah. Select the resource group there. Plan. Yeah. Better we deploy Windows or what we do is, yeah. Select the plan.
Okay.
Give the virtual
You
machine
have
name
to
as
do
VM1 or 2.
virtual machine name.
Anything VM1, 2, whatever.
Oh,
Sometimes those zones and regions don't
Yeah.
line up. You have to pick a different one, right?
That's right. What we do is in availability option, you say no fault
okay.
or there is availability option. No, on there only below that availability options. Yeah.
Mhm.
No infrastructure redundancy required. First option. How about that?
Top.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you try to deploy. Let's see. Review and create.
Maybe the OS, you said Windows, right?
No, actually, it says that there is no availability zone in that region.
Okay.
Yeah. Save it.
See, we can do.
Let's see now. Okay. So with this, a VM will be created. Okay. After 1 or 2 minutes, what you can do is you can delete the entire resource group.
Okay.
Okay. In few minutes, you should be able to see, like if you log out and log in back, it should show some balance. Okay. If it is not showing, what we will do is you can raise a ticket. Okay. I'll show you how to do that.
Okay.
Okay. And only thing we need to make sure that it's your free trial. Okay. So once you're
Okay.
confirmed that it's free trial, then you can start
It's
this. So
completed.
now,
The
yeah, just wait for a few more minutes, and afterwards, what you do is you can search for resource group under search
okay.
the same center top resource.
Resource.
You can see resource groups. Yeah.
Mhm.
So after a few minutes, go to the plan, and if you refresh, you'll yeah under plan only. No, we have created it.
Mhm.
So what you do is you delete the entire resource group.
Okay.
Okay. So delete resource group option, and you can type it plan there, and you can delete it.
Okay.
There you can see no delete resource group.
Yes.
Yeah. Once you click that option, it will ask you the resource group name. You can type in plan.
Mhm.
Once you do that, and afterwards it will be deleted completely if you wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
And then if you log out and log in back, it should show the pending remaining amount. If at all,
Okay.
if it's not reflecting, what you can do is go to subscription. Yeah, select that subscription. Select the subscription there, subscription one, and bottom you can see help and support. Yeah,
This one
so
support and troubleshoot.
yes. So there, you can type in there subscription, SUB, subscription, yeah, subscription fully.
Oh.
Yeah, go. So here what we are trying to do is we are trying to log a case with Microsoft to make sure that whatever subscription is created, it's free trial.
Okay.
Okay. So you can select the service, billing, billing and subscription management. Yeah, next. Yeah, Azure subscription one there. That's right. Yeah, next. Okay, help in understanding my billing and usage. That's right. Yeah, click on the first option. Yeah, next. Okay, here. mm, Yeah, you can select view transaction and invoicing section. Yeah, it's getting option.
No.
Correct section prerequisite. You must have billing account with Microsoft. See the billing profile and task data. Okay, hold on. Let's see. It shows.
Please view your invoices in Azure portal, the first line. Second line, paragraph on the right. Yeah, up right.
Yeah.
It's highlighted in blue.
Billing profile and role task. Huh?
Up, yeah, there. Azure portal. Yeah, the first sentence. Yeah, there. Maybe check here. Uh, billing type, maybe billing. It will come
Just give me 1 minute. Actually, what will happen now? Like whenever we try to create a support request, yeah, go there, same thing, subscription. Yeah, scroll down. Search for subscription there. Yeah, create a support request. You can simply go on top of that. Yeah, start again, create a support request. There you can see on above
Oh,
here. So,
oh, okay.
okay, so not technical, scroll down, billing, select the billing or subscription management of billing, anything.
Okay.
Click on next, problem type,
The problem type would be.
purchase, sign up and upgrade.
Mhm.
Click on next. Okay. No, yeah, problem subtype, select. Uh, okay, that's fine. You can say that unable to sign up for subscription. That's right. You can select anything. Yeah. Click on next. This will give some, what do you say? Uh, okay, the same thing we are.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. The you know what? I can delete everything and make a new account. How about that?
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Again, if you're seeing the same thing, right? So that will not make sense. In the sense,
Yeah.
like when you create one more, and if it's not showing whether it's free or not, so
Yeah.
that will
I
make it
can do
lag.
it. Yeah. I can do it later, but let me delete this. The
Not required. Or instead of deleting it, what you do is, after a couple of minutes, delete the resource groups, whatever we created now, entire resource group. Okay, don't keep it again. If you go to,
Why don't you try logging off and logging back on to see if that shows?
yeah, you can
no,
try that
it's not.
as well. No,
It's not working. It's not working. We did try, right?
Oh, okay.
okay, check it up. That's okay. No worries. What you can do is you can log out and log in back. And after a few minutes, you can try to delete the entire resource group. Okay, like click on plan and network watcher both after one by one. Yeah, click on that. Click on that. Not
Mhm.
the checkbox. Select, yeah, delete resource group, and you can give the name. Yeah, yeah, click on that. Okay, entire resource group. There you should give the name below that. Plan, the resource group name,
Okay, plan.
and you can delete. After a few minutes, you can try. Okay, not
Okay.
now. So that it will generate some few billings there. Okay.
Okay.
So delete this and also the network watcher resource group also, and
Okay.
make sure that is completely deleted. Log out and log in back. And once you do that, you should be able to see what is a free credit available.
Okay.
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 And if at all, if it is not showing any free credit, still you are suspecting that it's not a free trial account, then log a
Mhm.
case.
Okay.
And if if they're taking very long time to respond back, that scenario, what you can do is you can cancel and you can create one more with a different by giving a different email ID, different phone, and different card.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, that's what now. Like I don't want if this is a free trial account, I want you to use this instead of
Okay.
canceling and creating one more. Okay,
All
that's
right.
the only thing. Yeah. So just try after a few minutes, and it should work. If it's not working, log a case, and if they're not responding within 1 or 2 days, right, then you can cancel and you can try creating a one with a different card, different phone, and different email ID.
Okay. Imran, what about you? Do you have the free trial or no?
Yes.
I- Is it showing you?
Yes. When I go under subscription, it says I have $200 of my free trial.
Okay.
Try once log out and log in back here.
Just try it.
Yeah, the subscription. Yeah, select that subscription. It should show that. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, let's see. That's fine. Okay. Wait for a few more minutes and delete everything and then log out and log in back. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, make sure that you delete everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to delete that, right? Otherwise, you get charged. You have to delete the whole resource group.
Yeah, you have to delete the resource group. I showed you, know, you can search for resource group. Yeah,
Yes.
resource groups there. Select plan one and yeah, you have to.
Delete,
That's right.
delete that network watcher too, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
I can
right.
delete.
Delete.
It has been more than 10 minutes, so I can delete it
Yeah,
now
yeah,
before it's charging.
Mm.
yeah, that's right. Click on delete resource group and you can search for plan. Yeah, you can type the resource group name. That's right. Yeah, delete. Yeah, and other one also you can delete it. Okay, click on network watch there.
Network watcher. Copy it from the top.
That's right.
Paste.
Network watch
You can just
RG.
copy and paste from the top. The in bold on the top. No, put RG and after it, then
Yeah,
Oh,
RG.
okay, okay,
capital RG.
okay. I got it.
Yeah, that one. Just copy and paste.
Delete.
Should I refresh?
That's fine. Yeah, it will delete. Few minutes it will delete. Okay. Then you can log out and log in back and see if it is not popping up. Right. So what you can do is you can raise a ticket with Microsoft. The
Okay.
steps, whatever I showed you, know,
Hmm.
you can do that. Okay. So do that. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
And make me as a presenter.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. See, usually you should be able to see in this way when you go to subscription, it should pop up like this. I don't know.
Yes.
In your case, it's not showing up. and somewhere you should be able to see as well. A lot of changes. So these guys are doing a lot of changes. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So whenever you log in, it should reflect in this way. Here it should show, right? So the same thing it should show for you as well. And if you go to the notification also, you will be able to see upgrade to pay as you go. That is not showing up. So we need to make sure that whatever you are using, it's a free trial. Otherwise, this $200 will be charged on your card. Okay.
Mhm.
So log a case, you should be able to get it. Okay. The same thing, support and troubleshoot or whatever. Or here
Yep.
also you can. Okay, check it up. Otherwise, no worries. In Monday, when we connect back, we can discuss more on that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's proceed with our content. Okay. In last class, we have discussed like about the subscription part, and we have seen how to create the subscription, right? And also we have created that, and also we have discussed about the access control. So now what will happen here? We can control the access level on a different stages. Means what you can do is this is your tenant. So under your tenant, you will have your subscription. You can create one or you can have more than one subscription as per your requirement. And as I told you, Microsoft cloud services like Office 365 or your Azure subscription, right, will have a different role-based access control. Okay. Once you have your subscription, so under this, we will be creating a resource group. Once you deploy your resource group, only then you can create your resources, right? So this is what we have understood so far. So under each resource group, you can have your resources. Okay. So this is how you'll have your resources for your resource group. So now, when we talk about this access control now, you can control the permission on the each stages. Okay. So first thing, you have your Azure Active Directory, right? So this is what we discussed earlier under your subscription. So this is your Azure AD. So Azure AD is also one of the cloud services. This is also a PaaS. Okay. So under your Azure AD, you'll be creating your users. So just now also we have seen how to create a users, and groups will be created and your devices will be presented. Okay. Like how do you have your on-prem AD? Same way the Azure AD is also there. So once you have this, right, then you can delegate the permission. Means what we just did now is we create a user account in the Azure AD, right? So we call them that as a test or whatever. Once we create the user account, what we did is we gave that user account some permission on the subscription level, right? So we made it as a owner. Okay. And also if you want to delegate some more permission to different guy, right? You can create a user account here. Let's take example test 2 on your Azure AD. This test 2, what you can do is if you want, you can delegate permission on your subscription level. And I want one more user to have permission on the resource group level. I can do that. Test 3. I want test 3 user to manage this resource group 3. I can delegate over here. And I want some resource to like some other user to manage this service. Right? I can delegate permission. Means you have permission to delegate this subscription level or on the group level or on the resource level. So one thing we should keep in mind, when you give it on the permission on top level, it will inherit the permissions. Okay, it will not go up downwards to upwards. Okay, it will come from upward to downward. Once it will inherit the permissions. Okay, let's see that. So now if I go to subscription, here you can see access control IAM. And if I want to delegate permission to someone, I can go to add permissions, role assignment. So here you can see there are many roles, and these are the privileged roles: contributor, owner. Okay, select whatever the role you want, click on next. Select the users or group or service principal in your tenant, whatever you have been created, and from there you can proceed further. Okay, can delegate it. Okay, so in order to do that, first thing, the user account should exist in your tenant, Azure Active Directory. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll create some test resource group. So is it okay, right? Can I extend for 10 more minutes?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right. So I'll say this is my resource group 1. Okay. See, resource group will not cost you anything. It's just a logical group. Okay. Resources will cost you. Let's say resource 2 somewhere in West US, or let's create in different region, Southeast Asia. Okay, I have a different resource group. So it's totally up to you, like how do you want to segregate and manage. So I'll say resource group 3. Okay, we have created 3 different resource group in 3 different regions. So what we will do is we'll deploy 1 or 2 services under this. Storage. I create a storage account in resource group 1. Let's say this is my project storage 101. Deploy this in East US. That's okay. I'll just create it. Okay. I'll create one more service. Let's take example SQL database. Let me create on SQL database and resource group 2. So I'll say resource group 2. This is my test DB1. Let's create a new server. We will cover this later. Okay. Test DB server. Let's maybe server 101, 201. Let's deploy this in West US 3.
Can you kind of explain, like, I'm just, I'm, I know what you're doing, but like,
Yeah,
what
don't worry,
are we
don't worry.
actually doing here? Like, what are we doing? Is this a
See,
database you're creating within a resource group?
here we are trying to deploy some services. Okay. Today we are trying to explore about the permissions part. Okay. So slowly we will cover everything. Don't worry. So only thing like how we can delegate the permissions on a management level.
Delegate permissions.
Okay. Means what we did is we deployed some services, creating a database and creating some storage account. Okay. So now let's take example. Now we have 4 members here, right? So I'm a database admin. You are a storage admin, and one more person is network admin. One more person is VM admin. So now I want Ravi to manage only the database or a specific resource. So in that case, what I can do, I can give a permission on a resource level. Let's take example. You are the admin for this entire resource group. Okay. I want to delegate you permission to manage the entire resource group. Okay. And let's take example. One more person in this group should manage the entire subscription. So what I will do, I will delegate the permission to the entire subscription. That is what we are trying to see in today's class. Clear? Any questions?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the reason what I did is I just created a couple of resource group. Under this resource group, I have deployed some services. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a user. So where this user accounts will be created under the Azure Active Directory. Clear now? So now let's onboard a user called test user 1, test user 2, test user 3. Okay, go to your Azure and you can go to your Microsoft Entra ID. That is nothing but your Azure Active Directory where you are going to create and manage your users and groups. So go to users, create some couple of test accounts here. As a new user, create a new user here. I'll say this is my test one. Users and group will not charge you anything. Test user one. Let me copy this. I not bad. Okay, let's create this new user, test user 1. Create one more test user 2. Okay, let's create one more user, test 3. Okay, so we have a couple of test accounts now. So what we are going to do is we're going to delegate test user 1 on the group level, on the subscription level, test user 2 on the resource group level, test user 3 on the resource level. Okay, and whenever test user 1, 2, or 3 logs in, how it looks, we'll see that as well. Clear on this?
Yes.
What we'll do, we will delegate test user 1 on the resource group level, on the subscription level. Okay, test user 1 will have permission on the subscription level. Test user 2 will have permission on the resource group level. Test 3 on a resource, specific resource level. Then we will log in with each account and we'll see how it goes. Means here we are trying to understand how the permissions can be delegated. Okay, if I want someone to manage the entire subscription, right, I will give the permission on the subscription level, and whatever the permissions I give on the subscription level, it will be inheriting to all child objects. And I want someone to manage only to a specific group only, then I will delegate permission to the specific group only. And for some user I want to delegate only on a resource level, I can delegate that. Okay, so permission will not go from bottom to top, it will always come from top to bottom.
So the highest permissions will be with the test one, right?
No, it's not in that way. Let's take example test 1. I can make him as a read only.
Mm.
Test 2, I can make him as a owner or contributor, whatever. Test 3, I can make him as a owner. So he will be owning only this resource level, not on the group or not on the subscription.
Okay.
Clear now?
Right. Yeah.
See, you can play around. Whatever you want to create, delegate, you can play around. Okay. Before you do something, note it down what you're trying to achieve. Then do it. Okay. So now what I'll do, I go to the subscription. In order to delegate any permission, you should have a owner permissions. Let's take example. Currently, I have a owner permission on the subscription level, so I can do anything on subscription or bottom on that. Suppose if I have a owner permissions, test 2 is having owner permission on resource group 1. He can delegate permission on resource group 1 only and anything below that. He cannot delegate on resource group 2. Right? Makes sense now. Suppose if test 3 is having owner permission on this resource group, resource, he can manage only this resource. And one more thing, these permissions are different than your logging into your VM. That permissions are different. That is your inside your OS. Okay. So whatever the permissions we are talking here to manage your environment. Okay. I'll take 1 or 2 minutes. I'll not take much time. So anywhere you go, if you want to delegate someone on the subscription level, select that subscription, access control IAM. Here you can see add role permissions. Go to this role assignment, whatever role you want. So I want to give reader. Select a reader. Click on next. Select the user or a group. Usually we will be delegating on a group level, sometime individual user also. I'll say test user 1. click on select, assign. That's it. Suppose if I want to delegate someone on a group level, same thing I can do. Go to whichever resource group you want. Go to access control IAM, add role assignment, whatever role you want, contributor or whatever. Yes, contributors here. Okay. So I'll give it for test user 2. Okay. So, and same way you can delegate permission on the resource level. I don't have anything here. Let me give it over here. So I have a storage. I'll give permission to test user 3. Give owner test 3. Okay. So now 3 different user has 3 different permissions. So let's see one by one. So I log in with portal.azure.com. Portal.azure.com is your Azure login portal. Okay. So let's log in with user 1.
User 1 has subscription level access.
Yeah, that's right. You can see that. We'll see that same thing. Okay. So now I have logged in as a user 1. Let's see what all user 1 can do. Okay. If user 1 is trying to look on a subscription, or the subscription is there. See, user 1 can see the subscription. What is that? Same thing if user 1 is trying to see the resource groups. What are the resource group in this tenant? You cannot see anything. Oh, you can see that. Because he is having a reader permission, so everything you can see from the top. Under this subscription, there is a resource group. Under resource group, there is a resource. You can see that. Suppose if this test user 1 is trying to create something, he cannot do that. Okay. So we don't see new option here, but still if we try to create some resource, let's say example a VM. Test user 1 is trying to create a new VM or anything. Since he has a reader permission, I'm not sure whether what permissions I granted there. Hold on. Let's see that. But subscription, I guess I given a contributor. Still you can validate here. Access control IAM, role assignments. See, test user is having reader permission. Okay. So now if test user 1 is trying to create something,
He will not be able.
yeah, it should not work. So I'll say this is my VM1, and for now we'll say no availability is required. Let's try to create this. Let's see how it goes. Hope it's not getting late for you guys, right?
Yes.
Validation.
Can
Yeah,
you
that's
click
right.
what it means?
Yeah, here you can see
It's
don't have permissions, authorization.
not have authorization.
Okay, because test user 1 is having reader permission only on the subscription level. And suppose if I have a permission on this resource group level, like owner, contributor, I can do that. Okay. Let's check with the test user 2 what he can do. Okay, I'll log out and log back as test user 2. Test 2 account. Not sure what I've done. That's why I said that. I can reset the password. Okay, let's go with the temporary password and change it back.
Now I can see $200.
Okay, no worries. That's good then. Yeah. All right. So now I logged in as a test user. So if test user is trying to look what is the subscription in my tenant, can't see that. Oh, you can see that. But still, he has a down level permission, but on the not on the subscription level read access. So you can see you don't see anything here, right? So it
Cannot
says
do anything.
mhm,
This is the
yeah.
resource guy.
No, yeah, that's right. So
Test two resource, right?
test two, that's right. We
Right.
delegate on the resource group level.
So yes,
You cannot
it
see
doesn't
anything
have
on the resource, sorry, on the
subscription.
subscription level. Yeah, you cannot see
Okay.
that.
Mhm.
Okay. So when he says resource group, when he's checking for resource group, you can see only resource group 2, not 1 and 3. Why? Because you don't have permissions over there. You're getting it right.
Wait.
Whatever
So
permissions you
he's gonna see only in his resource group.
means wherever he has permission, only that he can see minimum.
Yes. Yes. Not one or three.
Yeah. So what we did is test user 1, we gave on the subscription level. Test user 2, we gave him permission only to the resource group 2.
Yes.
He cannot see 1 and 3. And
Got it.
test user 3, we given one resource. Okay. That is what we are seeing the difference here. Okay. So if we go with all resources, you can see only the DB, nothing much. But when you check on test user 1, you can see the DB, you can see the VM and other stuff. You can check that. Okay. Let me log in as test user 1 once again. Okay. If you go to the subscription, you can see the subscription. And when you go to the resource group, you can see all three. So the test user 2 was not able to see this, right? Only one you can see. When test user 1 go with all resources, you can see the storage, you can see the database and database server. Okay. Same thing if you check on a test user 3. I'm going with test user 3. Okay. So a test user trying to see the subscription. He can see the subscription, but only unauthorized access. Okay. When test user 3 looking for resource group, he cannot see any resource group here. And if we try for all resources, let's see only the storage, right? We have delegated only on the resource level. Okay. So this is how your permissions will work. Any questions on that?
No, all good.
When you try to delete or modify something, should be not able to do it. So we have given a permissions for him, owner permissions, right? Owner can delegate permission. Only owner can delegate permission, no one else. When this guy is trying to assign permission to someone else, he can do it. Data permissions to test user 2 can do it. Okay, he can delegate permissions. Contributor cannot delegate permission. Only owner can delegate permission. See, he can delegate permission. Same thing if you check with other two guys, they cannot do because they have reader permissions. Okay. So this is how where your permissions will work. Means you can delegate permissions on your subscription level or group level or on a resource level. Whenever you do it on top, it will inherit. Suppose if you delegate permission on group level, it will inherit to that group under which whatever the resources are there. Okay. Resources are the leaf object if you delegate permission resource level. So anyways, nothing on the bottom level, it will not clear.
Yeah.
All right. Let me clean this up. Just give me one. Okay. Once you're done with your lab, you can delete it. Users and groups will not cost you anything. Only the resources will cost you.
Always we have to clean up the resource group, correct? Resource.
Yeah, that's right. If you delete the resource group, no, whatever it is there under that, it will be deleted. So usually, uh, what I will do is whenever I run any lab, I create a group, resource group. Under that, I'll create all the resources. So once the lab is done, I'll delete the group so that everything will be vanished. Suppose if there is an empty resource group, that will not charge you anything because group is just a logical container. No physical hardware resources will be consumed for that. Okay. It will be good like if you clear it up. But in real time, we don't delete anything unless until it is not required. Okay. And the users I created, you can leave it. Users and groups here will not cost you anything.
Okay.
Okay. But still, if you want to delete, better delete.
You said something. The resource group. If you give it some permissions or role
Mhm.
assignments, it trickles down to the services
That's right.
side.
Yeah. See, this is how
If
the
if you
hierarchy
change
is, no?
if you change what role assignments in resource group.
Means, let's take example if test user has a read permissions.
Yes.
Okay. So it will inherit to the bottom. Means under this resource group RG1, if test user has a reader permission, under RG1 there are a couple of resources. So there are 3 resources here in this example. So by default, this guy will have a read access. Suppose if you are creating a couple of more services, he will have a read access on that.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. And test 3 user, if you delegate permission at resource level, only you will have permission on this resource only.
So the ultimate tenant that is created, the main one will have access to everything.
Means under your tenant,
Mhm.
you will have your Azure Active Directory
Right.
or Microsoft Entra ID. This is also one of the cloud services. So this is also one of the cloud services. Under this services, you'll be creating and managing your users and security groups. Resource groups are different, security groups are different.
Okay.
Okay. Resource group will be created under your subscription. Security group will be created under your Azure Active Directory. So security groups can contain a users or nested group or a devices. Okay. Your resource group will consist of your Azure resources.
Mm.
Okay. Don't get confused with that for now. Okay. So any users you want to create, you'll be creating under your Azure Active Directory or Microsoft Entra ID. So Microsoft Azure is called as a Entra, and Azure Active Directory is called Entra ID there. Okay.
Okay.
So all your users will be on board here.
Entra or Active Directory.
Entra or Azure means Microsoft means Azure is called Entra. Azure Active Directory is called Entra ID.
Okay. So as far as the tenant, if you go back to the diagram, the tenant, did we discuss much about that?
Tenant is your account. Simple.
Your account. Okay.
Okay.
And
So
then Active Directory,
it's a cloud service. It's one of the service. Like how do you have your
it's
Azure
a
subscription?
service within Azure
You're under your tenant. That's right.
under your tenant, which houses the users and groups and
That's
stuff,
right. Exactly.
devices. Okay. And then under that is the subscriptions,
No, no, no.
or I mean
Azure
that's a
AD is
separate
a,
entity,
that's right. Yes.
and then these
That's why I
subscriptions are there.
mentioned separately. That's right.
And
Subscriptions are
resource
for
group, then you create services. Okay.
resource group will come under your subscription,
Okay.
and resources will come under your resource group.
Okay.
Uh,
And sir, you know, just a little tidbit how I learn is that if you can give us some sort of real world example, like just like an example, you know what I mean? Like what we
Okay.
are doing, like, okay, as an Azure administrator, like,
Mhm.
these guys, DevOps people who ask you to do this, or the reason why we're doing this, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like a real world example, like, okay, we are creating a VM because of this, or you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like
got it.
we kind of connect the dots.
Sure. I got it. See, let's take example. I'm a developer.
Yes,
Okay. So now for my organization, let's take example, you are an administrator. Okay.
yes,
So now I want to host and payroll application for my like organization employees. You have your payroll application, right? So now I'm a developer to develop my payroll application. So what I will do is to host my payroll application, I required some VM. Simple example, correct? No.
yes, mhm,
So what I will do is I will ask you to create a VM with whatever the configuration I want. Let's take example. I want a Linux box,
yes,
okay, with 8 GB RAM and 2 core, 100 charges. So what I will do, I'll raise a request or place a mail or whatever. Okay. So you get my request. What you will do, you will create a virtual machine under any resource group. So let's take example. I want this VM in US region. I will say that.
yes. Those specifications will give us,
That's right. So now what
and we
will happen?
deploy. Yes,
Yes. So first thing, you should have your Microsoft account.
right.
There is a Microsoft account. Now, let's take example. You are on board as a new employee, as a Azure admin. How do you log into this portal? Right. First thing, into your organization Microsoft account. So first thing, I need to onboard your user in the Azure Active Directory. Correct now? So I'll create your account. So once I create your account, you don't have any visibility on the infrastructure because you don't have permissions.
Right.
So now I will decide whether you want to manage the subscriptions level permission or on a group level permission or on a resource level. Let's take example. I want you to manage this subscription one. So this subscription one is created for US region. Subscription two is created for Asia Pacific, or it depends upon however it is. Or project level. How you decide to create your subscription, it's up to you. Or in your organization, you can have only one subscription. So subscription is nothing but your billing account. Okay. Under this subscription, you have resource group. So let's take example. This is my resource group for region specific or project specific or so on. It's up to me or up to the organization how they want to decide. All right, no worries. So now you have permission on the subscription level. I ask you to create a VM. So now this is a production. Let's take example. It's a production environment. So you have resource group one for production, resource group two for non-production, resource group three for development or whatever. So it's totally up to you. How do you want to segregate and manage?
So usually you would deploy something in development first, right?
It's up
And
to you.
test it out.
Like, see, creating your groups, it's up to you. Okay. How do you want to segregate and manage? That
Yes.
depends upon. So in this
Perfect.
scenario, we have taken example saying that the groups on a environment level and subscription on a region specific. For US, I have a separate subscription. For Asia Pacific, I have a separate subscription. And I have a resource group based on the production non-prod in US and other regions. Okay. So now you have permissions on this level, on a subscription level, contributor minimum to create and manage. So what you can do is, since you have a permission on the subscription level, even you can create one more resource group if required. Okay. So under this resource group, you are going to create a VM. So how we deploy a VM? We have created a VM under this resource group.
Yes.
So you to take my request and you come to Azure portal and you go to the specific resource group, right? Then you can deploy your VM.
Deploy the VM. Okay.
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 And
Yeah.
deploying VM, and now you create a VM with your, like, you logged in with your Azure account. So now while creating the VM, it will ask for a username and password now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That credential is to get inside that box. Okay. Means whatever you're trying to create here. So if I want to manage as an individual, right? So that is the credential what you're going to set here. Let's take example. Not only in Linux also you can do that. When you go to the password, no, this is the password what you're going to set, the username, admin, and some password. So this admin username and password is to logging inside this VM. This is inside the infrastructure. You're getting it right?
Yes.
Okay. So to log into your Azure portal is different, and logging inside this VM is different. Means these are two different entities.
Mhm.
So now your job is to create a VM. You create in this way, and you will share me the IP, username, and password. Using that IP, I take SSH or RDP. Then I do whatever I want inside that box.
Either create remote desktop or something like that. And then
Exactly.
this password, you would give it to the person that's managing that VM box,
That's right.
and then they would when they log in, they're prompted to change their password, right? So they can work
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. I can reset later whatever I want. I can do
I understand.
it.
Thank
Means you create a VM, you set some username and password, you share with me,
you.
and I will log in with that, and later I can reset. And even inside a VM, I can create more accounts and I can delegate someone. So that is your inside infrastructure. But again, what will happen now? Like you might have been heard your Active Directory, right? So when you set up your Windows box, you can join to that to your Active Directory domain. You can log in with the means I can log in with the AD credentials. So that is the later part. Okay, simple. Like how do you manage your on-prem? Same way you can manage your cloud as well. No difference.
Quick question, Ravi. So the resource, can we create it directly under subscription one instead of creating resource group one and resource group
You
two?
cannot deploy. See,
Oh,
let's take example. If I try to create this VM, it will ask me under which subscription. If I have more than one subscription under tenant, it will ask me to choose. Under this subscription, whatever the resource group is there, I have to choose. Without resource group, you cannot create. You can see
Cannot
it's a
proceed.
manual. Yeah.
right.
So
Okay.
any deployment hierarchy is in this way. Your account is nothing but your tenant should be there. Only then you will be able to log in. And under this tenant, you should have your subscription, right? Even you can try create your account, Microsoft Azure account without subscription. You can do that. Okay. So you should have a subscription. And if you want to deploy any resource, you should have a resource group. So once you have a resource group, only then you can deploy your resources. Or while creating the resource, it asks you to create a resource group here. You can see create anything. So let's take example. I'm trying to create a storage account. Create a storage account. So here also it will ask you to create a resource group. Any services you're going to deploy, you should have a resource group. Only then you can do. So if you want to create a resource group, you should have your subscription. You can see check that as well. So if I'm trying to create a new resource group, I should have a subscription. If I don't have subscription, I cannot create.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Right. Any questions, any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. We'll do one thing. We just hold on here today. Okay. We'll connect back tomorrow and we will discuss further on this. So what I'll do is I'll share this link. Okay. Assignment.txt. Okay. You can try this task. There are some links if you want to refer for virtual machine, storage, network. Okay.
Okay.
So you can try till here. Resource logs we have not done. So we have done till here.
Okay. Yeah. Please share. Yeah. We'll take it.
Okay. I'll share this entire material link.
How is this being shared? Because I don't think I'm receiving anything.
Okay. Just ping our coordinator. So she will share like about the you're asking about the recordings.
Recordings, anything, class related. Is that are we how are we
No,
getting
they will
that?
share with your email ID. Why I'm not able to copy this? Anyone can read. Okay, so I'm sharing this link. Please share with the other person as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Please share.
If you go to this OneDrive link, should be able to access all the files. Okay, go to this assignment.txt file and this link you can refer it. Okay, and you can cover the task till here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So play around, make sure that you have your free trial account. And once you create the resources, make sure that you delete everything. Okay, users will not cost anything, resource group will not cost anything, but resources will cost you. Hence, when you create a VM, it's going to consume on a backend like compute, storage, network. You'll be charged for it. All right. Yeah. Any questions, any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. All right then. So take use of this weekend and work with your subscription. And once you're done, delete it out. So we'll catch up Monday and we will discuss further. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank
Sure.
you.
All right then. Thank you. Happy weekend. See you then. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.